was able to get my hands on a 2007 Dyna wide glide. Okay, I got it for a pretty good price. It's only got 4,000 miles, which means it sat for a long time. So we tested it when we got it home. Threw some gas in the spark plugs, pulled the spark plugs, checked for spark, threw some gas in there, and it fires up. So I haven't got it running yet, but I did mess with it a little. The gas tank was completely rusted out inside. Okay, so I'll show you guys pictures of that. I pulled it. I have it loose. I'm waiting for parts to come in. The fuel pump, the sending unit, everything was rusty. So I went ahead and bought that Evapo Rust again. Let it sit for 3 hours, 3-4 hours this time, and it did a great job. But super clean bike, just dirty. I gotta get new tires because they're old and sat in the shed, so who knows, they're probably dry rotted. So anyway, yeah, this is the surprise here. Now what I need feedback is, should I keep it, build it, or sell it and make my money? I can probably make some money on this bike. So I haven't test rode it yet. I kind of like the style. I would like to do a couple things, get rid of this ducktail fender, black it out a little bit. I got some color schemes I kind of got going on that I would like to do. Clean up these bags, that way if I go on a trip, at least I have them. The window is pretty cool. It has a quick release. So I'll clean that window, try to save it. If not, I'll just get the glass. I kind of want to do that front end, like a FXR style front end, maybe some T-bars. I got plans, but I could make a lot of money on it. I don't know. You guys let me know. Kind of tempted to build it. It's 96 cc. It's not a big motor, but for 97, that's basically their low. That's their low motor. Okay, so trying to get you guys a good angle here. So this is it though. Everything's stock. I mean, the guy only had 4,000 miles, so I'll probably do an exhaust. Front wheels, I'll probably change those out if I were to keep it. Okay. Other than that, right now I'm just waiting for injectors. They're 36 bucks. I just bought them. Injectors, I bought a sending unit and a fuel pump that come in, and I should have it running. Okay, so I do have a front brake that's seized up. I'm actually gonna mess with that now. I'll record a little bit of that. And basically like the Honda. I had the same issue that I had with the Honda, where everything was just really seized up and it sat. But I mean, the paint is pretty clean. Probably gotta wax it. I got a lot of gas and stuff on it, so there was no scratches on it. Now, got a couple small scratches you can see in the sun. Other than that, you can't see anything. Bought some chrome cleaner, but if I were to keep it, I'm kind of tempted to get rid of this, do black it all out. And then I really like gold wheels, and then I'll let you guys know what color I'm gonna do the paint. But pretty simple bike, and I kind of like it. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I like your comments. I read all of them when I get a chance. Let me know what you guys think. Probably keep that too. It's kind of hard to have two bikes, but if I can do it, I will. And I'm charging that right now. We're going to Daytona this Sunday, so I'll probably do one video with some Daytona in it. Hopefully better than last year's video. I'll actually do some bikes, show some bikes, maybe talk to some people. Yeah, this is a surprise though. So let me know what you guys think for all you Harley guys. Anyway, later for now. So here's the sending unit. You can see right in here, there's nothing but corrosion. The guy was trying to get it to turn over and it wouldn't. So this is the whole entire unit. It sits like that inside the gas tank. Or I don't know, I said this gas pump. And this is your sending unit. It tells you, full or empty or whatever. And that thing is done. So, yep, I already started messing with this. I didn't really record it because I did it to a Honda, and I have a video on there with the Honda, how I did it. Same exact thing. Same thing with the brakes. Did that with the Honda. I'll record a little bit, but you guys know how to do that. It's pretty easy. So, alright. Alright, so I got it on the jacks. Got it on the jack. These things are weird. I don't know much about these Dynas, but I'll show you. Maybe you guys can help me out. Down here in this frame, see it's sitting kind of on the motor on this side, and I had to put a board on that side on the front. And then if you look on the back, we go around the other side. See this? Like sits on that, which I know there's wires that run under it. So I don't know if they sell a kit or there's a certain way it has to be lifted on a jack, but if you guys know, let me know. That way I don't fight. I fought this one. This one was kind of a pain. So. Alright, so I'm gonna mess with the brakes, see why they won't lock. Press on. It's probably just rusted down there on the caliper. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them apart and see. Other than that, I think everything else works okay. Alright, so quick update. I ended up doing this off camera because I didn't know where I was gonna end up. But I took all this apart. It's got fluid. The handlebar I still got loose. Took it off thinking it was seized in there. I sprayed it down. Still wouldn't come off. So then I came over here and I noticed that this line was like getting a lot of pressure but wasn't moving. Like the caliper wasn't moving. So I took my hose off, my hose connection off, took off the nut, and actually right on in here, when I took everything apart, it actually had some rust build up in it really bad. So I got it working. I'm gonna do a change on the fluids. Put it back together. So, quick update. I didn't really record much, but I drained my rear caliper fluid, which is tucked in down here, and I pulled this off. And actually, anyway, I lost a plug for it now. But yeah, so I drained it with a vacuum style deal. It's actually made for that right here. Put it to air compressor and it pulls the fluid out. So it's raining, but I'm still gonna push it out and wash it because it's raining, so who cares. And I actually should have recorded, I didn't, but I changed the injectors just in case because everything's obviously old. Okay, so basically take this bolt off, which holds the motor from going side to side. These two hold your horn in place, and there's a little 30 seconds bolt underneath that holds the whole assembly, and you can pull it right off. It comes right out real easy. Okay, then I just moved this to the side, pulled both my injectors out, and replaced them. They're right in here. Okay, so I'm gonna try to save these. I'm gonna power wash them. They come off. I would like to powder coat them, but I don't know how crazy I'm gonna go with powder coat because everything needs to be changed. Okay, so my brakes are working real good now, front and rear. I kind of cleaned the glass up a little bit. cleaned the bags up. The tank, I just added some more oil so it doesn't rust while I'm waiting for the parts. I cleaned the saddlebags up real good, and I used the Chemical Guys stuff, which I have a bunch of their stuff. The leather cleaner, and then the leather conditioner. Yeah, it's pretty good. So, yep, I'm gonna set you guys up, and I'll do a little time lapse of power washing in the rain.
Check the mic and make sure it's. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
And now I got my parts in. So here's my sending unit. Rusty, basically shot. Okay, this is my fuel pump. Shot as well. So, luckily we have good old eBay.
Check the mic and make sure it's.
Sending unit. Good shape. New lid. The other lid was rusty. Plugs are all messed up. And I even got they can do streamers. Oh yeah. A new plug. Okay. So shut it down and get to work.
It sound right, boys.
Quick update on the Harley. I ended up buying all the pieces that were all rusty and shot out, and the guy on eBay that I bought it from, the fuel pump didn't work. So I'm in the midst of trying to get a fuel pump from that guy, but it doesn't matter, I ended up buying one, so hopefully I could get a return instead, but you know how it goes working with people on eBay. So anyway, I tested it. It's a quick way you can test your fuel pump. If you don't know, is put a positive, negative to a spare battery or to the battery. Just bump it and see. So the one that I had it soaking in oil, gas and everything, and you would bump it and it would be real hard to bump. So anyway, I went ahead and purchased a new one. So I'll go ahead and set you guys up and I'll install it, and hopefully I'll get the fire up and no other issues. Fingers crossed. Change the oil and all that, so I'm not gonna run it too long.
It sound right.